Okay, Mark the Stampede here. I am going to be streaming. I'm going to be basically. I got this new. Uh, Whoops, that's not what to do. I got this new Retro Fighters Hunter original Xbox controller. It also works on PC and Switch, but I'm only testing original Xbox. See, look, it's very similar to the original Xbox, but it's not quite. Let me show you. I have an S here. Oopsie. So, I needed another controller because, let me find my S here. So you see they're pretty similar, see? Pretty similar, the layout is pretty much exact. This is a little bit lighter, a little bit less bulky. Doesn't have the memory cards, which I don't think anyone's ever used, ever. Doesn't have it uses a wireless instead of a breakaway cable, charge USB-C. It has a nice, the grips on the back is, sorry, the grips on the back is nice. You can't see it, but it's nice. Anyway, the reason I need it, so like this is my best Xbox controller. You could see that this right control stick isn't great, and then the left control stick is even worse. So I don't mean maybe it's not my best, but all the buttons work on this one. I have one that is in a nicer condition. However, this one, all the the D-pad, the control sticks are both better, but the back button doesn't work at all. So hopefully you never need to use the back button. But anyway, I'm going to test this out now. I've been messing around with it a little bit, but not much. So tonight I wanted to try a couple games. We're going to start with the Dead to Rights, kind of a shooting game, and then I'm going to try then I'm going to go into do a racing game and then finish with a sports game. So I think that'll be a pretty decent overall view. And I moved my thing out of the way. Okay. Okay, so Dead to Rights. I don't think I have. Alright. Dead to Rights is a interesting game. Let's skip all this stuff. I remember liking this game when I first came out. It's very of the time. Get the hell out of here! I done it with the right trick. Yeah, it's like the controls don't really make much sense here in this game. Tin's had it with the right trigger. Okay. Yeah. See, how does that make any sense? Then. Yeah. Okay. Stamina gauges. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. I tried this out earlier. Okay. Alright, so this is just a weird. It was like a right trigger with the right. You aim with the right trigger, and then you shoot with the A button. And now we're going to melee. B. Okay. So I think this. I don't have the retro filter on my retro tank right now. Okay. Oh yeah, slow motion. This was John Woo was all the rage at the time. Again, then you go to the other one. But I mean, with this and Max Payne, when these games first came, I was like, oh man. I remember thinking this game was awesome. It was one of the first games I got on my Xbox. When I got the first Xbox. Not the very first. I think it might have been the first.
The container will make good cover.
It might have been the first game I bought after I got the pack in. Dead to Rights. Unfortunately, I got rid of all my Xbox games because I got rid of all my non-backwards compatible Xbox games at one time. And then I, for some reason, got rid of my both Max Paynes. They were, I think, pretty sure those were always been backwards compat. I don't know why I got rid of those. Maybe they're on. Maybe there's a newer version. I don't know.
I can use this to take out a group of them.
All right. Yeah. See, at the time, this was amazing. You're like, oh my gosh,
Well,
this is such an action
my
movie.
way across.
Press the black button. All right. Black button. Crossroads turn red. Okay. There we go. So I'm not noticing anything in terms of like response time. I mean, this is all the tutorial still, but wasn't paying any attention. Did not get me. Did not. Oh yeah, here we go. Just look at me across. I mean, now this is just awful. Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is just this is painful. This camera system at this point, but at the
The
time,
most subtle way to get across, but hey,
this was amazing. Though I think, I mean, I played Max. I mean, I still gonna go through the rest of my Xbox, my original Xbox games that I got.
if I can hotwire this truck, I can use it to blast through that fence.
Okay. But even this is just like more fun. Oh my gosh. This is such. This is so. They loved doing these lockpicking games, but this is all like. It's like slow motion lockpicking. Cutscenes. That was the time. Quick time events during cutscenes. Original act that was 20 years ago. More than, I guess, 25 years ago. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. Right, like I'm saying, like maybe once you have a tutorial, have a better sense, but it's like so far, really. Yeah, I know what a life gauge is, buddy. Okay. Yeah, dual wielding. Yeah, man, dual wielding. All right, here we go. Grab and take him as a human shield. Okay.
This
Yeah,
doesn't
like I
look
said,
like
I'm
a
not
human being.
noticing anything like. Okay, I didn't do that right. Got my silenced pistol out for some reason. Who am I shooting at? What are you doing, man? Okay, so like I said, I don't see anything in terms of like. I'm not feeling any. Like maybe there is. I'm not feeling any lag
You boys should take
with
up
this
your
wireless
grievance to City
controller.
Hall.
I mean, I guess what I should have done is chose a fighting game, but I don't have any. All the fighting games, like I have like Dead or Alive, but they're all on. I bought them all on the. I have every Dead or Alive, or I have 1 through 4 on Xbox, and then 5 and 6 on PlayStation. Okay. Control shot with the left. Okay. So getting response time would make more sense on a fight. I don't have any fighting games, so on Xbox.
Shadow, go see what you can do.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be all right. I think this is a pretty good. I've got a decent thing of decent. It hasn't been that long, but I feel like this is a pretty decent thing of this. So I'm gonna say 10 minutes, plenty to know that yes, works fine on a shooting game. Like I said, I'm not feeling any in terms of lag. I'm not noticing any. Maybe there is some, but I'm not noticing any at all. So who knows? We're gonna end with winning 11 because. All right, so now let's play some Crazy Taxi, and that might get a better example of lag. It'll definitely make a better understanding the triggers, I believe. So, I have Crazy Taxi 2 on Dreamcast, Crazy Taxi 3 now on Xbox. Um, don't have the original Crazy Taxi, which is apparently the best one. So maybe something I have to rectify. But a couple Dreamcast games, it's just like, man, you want. Oh, there's a Sonic event. There's two Sonic Adventures on Dreamcast, right? And one of them is like the good one, and it's so expensive. Let's try Small Apple. And then one of them is like the not as good one, and like I was able to get the not as good one. Oh yeah, let's do Iceman. He looks
Okay, let's kick it.
okay. And the same thing with Crazy Taxi. It's like I'm not spending $100 on just one disc. Man, some of the stuff.
Okay, high roller, it's time to make some real dough. Here we go.
All right, where are we going, man? This feels good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have as much experience. I've just got this game. I don't have as much experience with this Crazy Taxi 3 as Crazy Taxi 2, which is one of the most experience with. But this feels great. Alright, let's get my next guy, Speedy. Alright. Oh no, I hate these ones. I hate these multiple people. When you get multiple people, it's annoying. Alright, where are we going? This way? Alright, we're going this way. Here, okay. First guy goes here. Get out of my way. What is backup? Oh, wait. What is reverse in this game? Oh, now it's doing reverse? No. Oh, alright, okay. Oh, okay. You have to shift, I keep forgetting. I thought that was not reverse, not its own thing, its own button in Crazy Taxi 1 and 2. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I think after this we'll go to a different level. But yeah, this is like I can. Let's try a drift real quick. So I mean, I have a couple of Retro Fighter. I'm a. Would I say I'm a fan of Retro Fighters? I think so. I think that I really like their Dreamcast controllers. The Dreamcast controller for the I have the default Dreamcast controllers in decent, and I would say good condition, but it's just like not they're just the weirdest controllers. So I really like their Dreamcast controllers. I got the GameCube controllers, not a huge fan. They just feel. I wanted to get like I wanted to get GameCube controllers to like I'm constantly trying to get the best. Gina? I'm constantly trying to get the best GameCube the best controller for for Super Smash Brothers on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I've bought so many controllers, and then it was just too flimsy. I just didn't enjoy it. It just felt like it just didn't feel right in my hand. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, high
I would like so there's one that's exactly like the game controller, original one, and there's one. The one I got was the one that came out first. That's kind of like a more they switched the D-pad and the control stick, the left, which to a way that it makes sense for more modern games, but I guess not for. But if you're so used to the weird game controller for Smash, it's like, oh yeah, this is just where I don't know. But anyway. Oh, I need to pick somebody up. Oh, no, I don't want that. Alright, alright, good, alright. You can't go to the library without wearing any pants. Break. Oh man. All of these Crazy Taxi games had such great soundtracks though, like all of them. Stuck here. Alright. So much offspring. Oh, that feels nice. I don't think there's any. I mean, I don't know. In terms of responsiveness, I don't have any complaints. This feels very responsive. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can drift here a little bit. I mean, you can't drift that really well in. Ah, that's drifting. I'm not great at drifting, especially in Crazy Taxi. We're not gonna make it now. Alright. So I think it works great for fighting games, for racing games too. Not great. E-license. Alright. Yeah, I don't play this one nearly as much as Crazy Taxi 2. Okay, so let's go. It feels so weird not to save out, not to go back to home nowadays. Playing the Xbox or the Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5, always like put the console on into sleep mode. It's just so weird not to do that. Alright. Last game here. Okay, it's time to play Winning Eleven 8. Not quite as good as Winning Eleven 7. Still very good. Okay, so let's see how it handles football. But man, I'm impressed. I haven't played enough to know about the battery life, but I charged it when I first got it, and that was like a week ago. So it seems like the battery life's pretty good. I mean, I haven't been playing hardcore with it. I've just been playing it a little bit. I wanted to test it first, so. Oh man, this brings back memories. Plates. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no option file because I haven't played this yet. I mean, I did play this a little bit, but then I wiped my entire Xbox. Okay, let's just go to match. Expedition. Exhibition? Expedition, yeah. Let's do an expedition. Alright. What if okay. I'm gonna be, how about I be Italy? Like Germany or something. Oh man, look at US. Ireland. I'm gonna be Italy. And the computer is gonna be something bad. Right. There's no sort of. But this is sort of in order. Oh, so this is Serie A. And now we're getting into La Liga. Load. Okay. Oh, Old Firm Blue? Oh, these are the rest of the world. North London? What? North London? Why is North London so good? Where is... Oh, so none of these are Premier League teams, but none of them are called the real names, huh? Man, we did not care. We played only international. It was just like, oh, it was all we played is international. Let's see, a bad team. It's weird. They have some ones, some good ones, some real ones, some fake ones. All right, let's try this one. What I hate is when the things look too similar, right? That's annoying. Let's do that. Okay. 5 minutes. Yeah, let's... I don't know what... I don't know what... Okay. Alright, let's go. Stadium effects. Stadium rant? No. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get that one stadium that's so annoying to play on. Wish I knew what the name was. Borussia? Okay. Borussia Dortmund. Alright, let's go. Okay. So.
Welcome to football fans wherever you are. My name is Peter Brackley. It's an eagerly anticipated exhibition match. Italy versus Vitesse. A great pleasure to welcome.
It's a little bit. This one's a little. The sound goes. I mean, you can't control how the sound between games. This one is. This seems like it's much softer sound than the rest of the other two other games we played tonight. Okay. All right. Well, okay. We're not here to look at this. These were good. Yeah. I mean, I think back 25 to 20 years ago, 30 to 40 years ago. I mean, FIFA was known for their like having better graphics. I would say better graphics, more. Okay, see, this feels good. Let's try D-pad. Yeah. And then, but like true footy heads, I guess, would always play Pro Evo, Winning 11, depending on what you call it, where you because it felt better, it played better. But then what was it? I guess it was the first one I remember because I think I reviewed it was FIFA 10, FIFA 09 or something, or FIFA 10, and it's like FIFA like really put a ton of work into their engine, and they also included I think that the alternate control scheme for FIFA had been around for a long time, which is basically just Pro Evo or Winning 11's control scheme. But then you combine that with they did a ton of work on their engine. They like really worked on the commentary that year, and it's just like, oh man, this like. Sorry, this Pro Evo is not coming anywhere close to FIFA this year. It was like the FIFA game was just too good, and then I feel like Pro Evo never really recovered. Once FIFA got the license down, or sorry, got the controls down. FIFA had too much money compared to Pro Evo. EA versus Konami, yeah. Of course now it's EA Sports FC because they didn't want to pay FIFA. Even EA didn't want to pay FIFA's license. All right. So yeah, okay. This team is better. The other team is better than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. All right. Okay. But all the controls feel great. What I wonder. Okay, this is something I wonder. Now I'm wondering now. Should I get 2 of these controllers? They're awesome. And would having 2 of them then interfere? Is what I'm wondering. Like would they interfere with each other? Because they would. This is what 2.4 gigahertz radio signal I believe they use. Which you'd feel like for using Wi-Fi, which I definitely have a ton of Wi-Fi things going on right now in my house, but I don't think anybody's actually actively using it because it's night, and I'm not online right now. Other than I'm using Ethernet to stream this, and I'm not online to play on Xbox. All right, let's try a through pass. Yeah, that felt good. Felt good. I mean, everything, like, the FIFA controls are the same. Like I said, I'm still using alternate controls for FIFA, and everything is exactly the same still all these years later.
How have you read the action so far, Trevor?
It's been an interesting game, but the fans will all be keen.
Oh, that was fast. I except put it on 5 minutes. All right, it's been an interesting game, but
Half-time is 0-0.
all right, let's finish this game out, I guess.
Enjoy the best action from the game.
Okay.
So let's see what the second half will bring. Will we see a goal in the second half?
Man, winning 11-7 or was it Pro Evo 2002? Man, when I was at college, we would just play that for hours. That's all we would do.
Looking for the shot. He's punched it away. And he's going for it.
It's like Pro Evo
He hammered that one.
or Winning 11, Pro Evo / Winning 11, Def Jam Vendetta. Played a lot of that too. Not nearly as much. Those were the two games.
He has a go.
Oh, did we play that? No, I didn't play. I played NBA Street when I got back from college with my friends. That was a game that we played a lot of. But it's just too good at NBA Street. No, Volume 2. Volume 2 is the best one. Nobody wanted to play me. It was too good.
He's off on the long run.
All right. Okay. Well, where is? Okay. So everything was on the stick at this time. All the moves. There was no modifiers yet.
Sends a sweeping pass out to the
Okay.
right.
All right. Let's score here, buddies.
Has a-
There we go. Yeah.
It's the opening goal.
There we go.
Finally, they have hit the opener. Finally, someone has broken the deadlock.
It's been hit so well, and there was little the goalkeeper could do.
Here's another look at the goal.
Oh yeah, see, this is what I used to love about the. Those are so cool. This kind of stuff they don't do. I mean, and I think in EA Sports FC and in FIFA, or I mean, I didn't really pay attention much this year, but you could you could make a replay and do it from any perspective. So that's cool. But man, this back in Xbox days, Xbox PlayStation 2 days, it's like, oh man. You can do this. You can control the replay. This is crazy.
Cleared away.
So I couldn't do that with Madden yet.
Himself.
I mean, you can now.
The final quarter round.
All right. Well, that's not gonna. Oh, it is gonna work.
Sends it back.
Yeah.
Play switches to the left with a
Okay.
long pass to the wing.
Can't see anything.
That
I
was
can't see the
wasted.
whole field. Probably should change the control. Change the. I'm not a big fan of using the radar to to know where your players are at, but you have to.
Good defense there, breaking up the attacking flow.
Okay. Oh, corner kick. All right.
Corner of the game.
This will be a good test. This corner
Crossing
kick.
the corner.
Yeah, that felt good. So I mean, not a great corner kick.
Into the final
Pretty bad,
3
but
minutes.
I feel like I got what I didn't know the amount of power to use, but I feel like I got the amount of power that I was expecting. So
Next one. He's gone for it, but it's just off target.
okay, I'm gonna finish up this game, and then we'll talk a little more about.
We're entering into stoppage time.
I'll share a few more things about this controller, and then I think we'll. Okay.
1-0.
All
They
right.
scored the only goal of the game and snatched the win.
All right.
The
We
first
did
half
it.
was a bit disappointing, but the game did come to life a bit, didn't it, in the second
All
half?
right. 2 mode select. Menu.
Goal improved the quality of.
So in general, this is slightly smaller than a normal Xbox controller. It has the nice raised buttons like the original Xbox controller, but they're not nearly as raised as the original was. And as you can see, the C sticks are smaller. one of the things I don't love about the Retro Fighter controllers and also the 8-bit Do controllers, to be honest with you, is how small the C-sticks are. I mean, I feel like they're really nice. They're so smooth. I really like it, but I wish they were just a little bit bigger. And the D-pad is not great, but is the only D-pad that's anywhere decent. And I mean, I have a Elite Xbox controller, and that D-pad you can swap out to get the D-pad you like, and even that is not great. I mean, I just feel like the D-pad is like the weakest thing for Xbox. It's just their games have always been 3D, so it's not a big like Nintendo's the best D-pad, and then I really don't like the setup of either Xbox or PlayStation, but that's not what I'm talking about. So never mind. The black and white buttons aren't raised quite as much as the ones on the original Xbox controller. Wait, you know what? Actually, I take that back. They're actually raised a little bit more than the ones on the original Xbox controller. Or the same? No, I think they're not as big, but they're raised a little more. So it actually is. I would say that's actually an improvement. Even though they're smaller, they're easier to press. The back, and I mean technically, it's the start and select button, but they call them the back and. For some reason, they call them the start and back. Oh, they didn't want to call it select for whatever reason. Who knows? Anyway, they're very flush. And then this is I'm pretty sure this was the wireless pairing one. They're very flush, but I mean, you're not going to be pressing start and select very often, start and back very often, so it's probably fine. Which is probably also why if I'm using the controller, it's usually the one that the back button is broken. The triggers feel very nice. Say the bumpers are like flush, very flush, but I mean, there were no bumpers on the original Xbox. It was just the triggers. So, I mean, that's kind of just. I think the bumpers are more just for when you're playing Switch or PC games, but the triggers feel very similar. I would say, very springy. I think they're a little more springy and a little lighter than the original Xbox. But overall, okay, so what I would say is, I don't know how you would find an Xbox controller in decent condition. When I bought my Xbox, it came with a controller, and then I bought another Xbox controller that looked like it was in good condition, and it was, except for the back button not working. So I feel like finding an original Xbox controller in like perfect condition is going to be pretty much impossible these days. So. Like I said, I didn't try a fighting game. I don't really have any fighting games. I think that's the only thing where I would say that who knows. But throughout the testing that I showed tonight, I noticed no lag. There was no issue where I was thinking, why is this taking so long? So I didn't see anything. I would recommend this. Like I said, if you somehow have perfect Xbox controllers, yeah. You don't need this, but if you're looking for a control, like if you're like me, and every original Xbox controller you have has one minor issue, I think this is the perfect solution. So I would recommend this. It's nice. It's nice and light. I mean, it's not perfect. I just went through my list of issues with it, but it's not like my other two controllers, and I have a third weird Mad Catz controller. I don't know. I can't deal with it. It's a Mad Catz controller. Anyway, like I said, it's great. I don't know. I have no idea about the wireless life battery, but like I said, sorry, I keep saying like I said, but I charged this when I first got it. And it's still working, and I'll charge it again tonight, so I can play some more tomorrow. But overall, I'm very impressed. It feels very nice, and it feels very nice in your hands. I have like normal size hands. I feel like if you have big hands, maybe if you have big hands, you probably this might feel a little small in your hands. I think if you have big hands, I think the form will feel too small for you, and all the buttons and control sticks will feel too small. especially compared to the then you probably do want to get just an original Xbox controller. Even the smaller Xbox controller is bigger than this in all those forms. But anyway, so that's it for tonight, and take it easy, everybody.